Alright, hello everyone. Happy Saturday evening. As we get going here again with some more Boom Crusader Kings, because I'm actually ready. So, I thought I would zoom out just to take a look at the world so far. It is now 882. So, 15 years or something like that since the start of the game, which I think is 867 or so. And we have young Sturley Viking in charge at the moment, the 7-year-old, I think, because Mordred died at the ripe old age of 28 from a 2% chance of misidentifying a plant and eating a poison. So yeah, that happened. He had 2% chance of dying, 2% chance of falling ill, and 96% chance of it being fine and getting a bunch of provisions. And of course, we rolled poorly. Decided to just roll with that because I was kind of curious to see what would happen. And that is where we are now. Now, a couple of things have happened here, which I'm noticing. Finland has formed, Sweden has formed, Poland has formed. I think most of the rest of the world is pretty divided. But we are surviving here really in Denmark, moving into southern Germany, trying to find as much business as we can and joining some wars. So our army has rebuilt itself pretty well. We're a pretty potent mercenary company that has turned the tables in a couple of conflicts, even when it was just Mordred and 3 dudes with swords. Didn't achieve a huge amount then, but now we're getting militaries and things are going a lot better. Although, because we are... Oh no, we're 10 now. Because we are a 10-year-old, we basically have no skills, which effectively means that we can't do any of the actual contracts. So that's all done from the perspective of your character. So the only thing we are really able to do is mercenary contracts. And unfortunately, it doesn't look like there's any of those available at the moment. So I think we just let some time pass and see what happens. Are there any things that I could be doing in the meantime? Could go fishing. Requires camp to be on a coastal riverside barony, which we're not at the moment. We don't have any provisions to actually move because I've been spending our provisions reinforcing our army, which I do still think is a pretty good thing to have been doing. I really want to try some of... Well, these are all criminal contracts. I'm not that interested in those. We do have another settled boundary dispute down there, which was, I think, a diplomacy check, which we're not terrible at. So we could try it. But no, I think I'm just going to let time pass and see what happens. We have a couple of things we could be doing here. Contracts available, too few champions. And then a whole bunch of criminal enterprises. What is my intrigue? It's not as bad as my learning, apparently. We're now a gluttonous, ambitious person who's also a bit of a rowdy child still. Coming of age is 15 or 16, I forget. Oh, we have no sound. There we go, there we do. And we were definitely making a significant amount more money up in Sweden than we are down here. Ransom. Koro's been is... Oh, yeah, I definitely ran some Koro back. Welcome back, buddy. And I can ransom Chiefess Judiata. No, you can pay me more. So, Koro. Where is Koro? Wow, our followers have grown a fair bit. Where's Koro? There he is. Still an elusive shadow. Yeah, you were disfigured during the war. I wonder if we can try to learn his language. Let's give it a try. 55% chance of success. Not the highest, but also not the lowest, so we'll give it a go. Let's scrape the barrel do again. So we can spend 100 prestige to try and get some new guys. Or we can simply inspire followers. But that is a diplomacy prowess challenge, which neither of which we are particularly good at. Being 10. Right, come on, there's got to be some wars going on. None that want our services anyway. Shall we just go for the boundary dispute? It'll pay us a little bit. We'll give it a go. That is some danger. Forest 45. 94% chance of danger. Okay, the people down there detest us, so maybe we won't do that. Fight corruption, we won't. Ah, here we go. Oh, it's Fane fighting. Yes, I will definitely join you. Raise the banners. We're going to war. Who are you fighting? Let's go. Svane's our buddy because... Ooh, we're bringing in some reinforcements. Well, it's a good thing I'm arriving. Because we started on Gotland. He was our very first patron. Unfortunately, we're probably going to have the recently disembarked penalties. Except they seem to be moving away. I think he's just brought in some new reinforcements, some new mercenaries. But we're here now. I'll help you in the battle. Hello! Who's taking command? Svane's in charge. Cool. Alright, I'm going to go and start sieging this. Where did your army go? Oh, we're fighting against Scorner as well. Interesting, interesting. Oh, you're following me. Well, that's alright then. So we take a look here. Contribution currently 80. Again, nothing for the battle. Something definitely seems to be bugged about getting contribution from battles. How long am I planning to play? Well, we just got started again, about 13 minutes ago. So, 3 to 4 hours between 10 and 11 will stop. Central European time. Look at this page, Schoolie! I think it speaks of Boulder. It's really interesting, Gunther says, an open copy of the heroic sagas lying in front of him. There is so much we don't know, so much to learn, so many mysteries, so much knowledge. Let's try to divine some more truths, imagine what we could become. Much wisdom in that book, so we can become humble, with a 1% chance of becoming a wise man, or we become cynical. Humble gives us piety, which if we're trying to reform the religion might be a good thing. You know what? Done. So we have our 3 traits. We're gluttonous, we're ambitious, and we're humble. We're still rowdy, but that should wear off soon, TM. Okay, we have over 100, so we're now at least going to get paid. Holy spaceballs! I catch a Mordred stream. Hello! So they are coming in with some troops. And you're leaving the siege. Ingmar is no longer bodyguard. I wish it gave a little bit more information as to why. So they're coming to attack here. He's expecting me to win decisively, even though they've just lacked. Now it's saying I'll probably win. Hopefully they'll come to assist us. Nope. Really? Well, we're kicking their ass, so that's fine. Ooh, we stack wiped them. Haha! Damn right. Victory! 80 ducats, thank you. And I also gained some hooks. Okay, so we can go ahead and disband you. I think I may want to go ahead and spend that hook. Oh, we need to move the camp closer to do that. Well, how about you give me some more money? And then I think... Can I... I want to move the camp. I want to go there and buy some supplies. Because I literally can't leave. But I do now have money to actually buy supplies with. Getting the money that you need. Learn language, no more room. Learning Finnic is hard, really hard. I feel like there's no more room in my head. It's full. As soon as one word enters my mind, another one falls into the abyss of forgetfulness. I struggle with every lesson. I'm making no progress whatsoever. Perhaps I need a break. No matter how hard it is, I must persevere. I gain 74 stress, or I basically give up. I'm going to give up, and we are going to cancel this because I am now at 99 stress. I don't want to gain any more. And we captured a few people. That's nice. Intrigue. Where are people? Where are captives displayed? I thought that was an intrigue. Prisoners, here it is. Is Tola any good? Tola is good. How about you join me instead? And Folky can also join me. I mean, both of these are decent fighters. And then Chief Destrudia, we will ransom as soon as he can afford it. Okay, so our army should have grown a little bit. We're up to 8 champions now. Any other army contracts? Nope. That's an army contract. Where is it? There it is. So 900 against 2,000. Not this more down here. Burislav. 200 against 500. You I can assist. And probably make some decent money out of. Okay, let's head on down here. Going to Bohemia. And Koro is back in command. Do I want Koro in command, though? Because having the friendly fatal casualties reduction is really, really nice. So yes, I think I'm going to keep Holston in charge. He's won us a couple of good victories recently. You seem to be recruiting a lot of people. Yeah, we now outnumber them quite significantly. Interesting. We're going to be sailing down the river. Looking up at Dessau. Holston is plotting to kill Mordred. Holston, can you not? I can't tell him not to. Can someone catch me up? We're an adventuring company, or a mercenary company now. We started on the island of Gotland, which is now Finland, apparently. We did a couple of contracts for Gotland, and then we went up to Stockholm, did a couple of contracts there. Then smallpox started. We moved inland to try to get away from smallpox. The contracts there dried up, so we came down to Denmark to see if we could do better. Then Mordred poisoned himself, died, and left us with the 10-year-old in charge, who's now 12. So we're basically in a holding pattern until he comes of age and can actually do useful things. And until then, we just send our armies out to fight battles. Let's see if I can catch this Pomeranian. I too will go that way. You seriously, yeah, getting ahead of me? Oh, come on. That guy is rapid. Alright, let's go for the capital. Oh, you're going for our capital. That's actually fine. I'll go and kill you. What do you got? 400 levies, and that's it. Oh, this is going to be an absolute slaughter. My guys are all men-at-arms. As I was saying, slaughter. And it was in fact a full kill. Let's go over there. I haven't actually checked these for a while. So the champions killed 52. Huskarl's 29, Varangian's 22, and then the big one only 5. So yeah, my champions, as I remember, champions are freaking amazing. And that should also... Oh, not enough though. It's given me war contribution, but not sufficient. No more lessons. They brought me news as I was preparing for my lessons. I no longer knew what to do with myself. My teacher, Sigurbrand, has passed away. Even her journey homeward, it feels strange that I will never see him again. That's too bad, because he was really good. I need a new teacher. And I think the one that I want to have teach me is probably going to be Herjolf. Ragnhilda has actually got really, really good at martial. Oh, that's because you're a giant, though. That's not because of any particular skill. Does anyone have any skills? Yeah, we have 2 excellent stewards. Let's have our mother teaching us. I have no idea what this kid's education is going to be like. Sigurd was learning, I think. So we'll start sieging this down. I don't have enough soldiers. You guys are not going to stay, damn it. Garrison of 600 a day. You know what? Let's see what I can do about this guy. Gather provisions. Yes, I would love to gather some provisions. high chance of getting nothing. 41% of getting 500. Come on. They are defending in a forest, but I'm good at fighting in forests. $96. Kidding me? Right, don't leave the siege. I'm here to help you. Stop leaving! God damn it! Murdered. 100, okay, I'm gonna get paid. Woo! You know what, just attach their army, it's fine. Victory! I got paid 58 and also 50 piety. That was actually quite valuable considered how little I did there. So Sigurdsson of Scorner wants to hire me. Who are you fighting? 1500 against 300. No. Pass. I'm not negotiating. Right click means close, not open. Let's go ahead and disband you all. Are there any other contracts? So this one. 300 against 300. That could be profitable. I'll join that one. Raise the armies and send you. I think I'm just going to go insane. Oh, he's heading home. An adventurer has become landed. Nice. So I'm gonna get obliterated if I actually fight there. So I think what I want to do is probably land over here. In neutral territory. Damn, got to ransom you. No, that was somebody else. Wait, did I just... Prisoners. You, ransom. There we go, 25. Done. Dobromil is wounded. Very, very high learning. You would make another good physician if I could trust you. Yeah, you would actually make a really good physician. Let's try recruiting you and convert you at the same time. Okay, he currently detests us. Let's see if I can sway him. Before you do that, where can I see your negative modifiers? Because I know you have landed recently. Well, actually getting up there is going to take almost 2 months. That's fine. You've accepted the ransom, so we got that money back. That's good. So you guys are just going to stare at each other, eh? What do you have in your army? You do have 200 Vigmen. Potentially. That's what those are. Okay, there it is. 200 Vigmen. Vigmen are archers. My Huskarl's a good anti-archer. We'll give it a go. I at least have the unyielding defender, so we shouldn't take as many casualties. We are winning. We are smashing on. Oh boy! Alright, we need to win this and then get the hell out of here. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Run away! Run away! Heading out to sea. Why are you heading out to sea? Also, what's the defences of this place? 250. I can siege this. Let's just go one province away to get some new food supplies. Hang on, you're not actually hostile, you're a different colour. I'll stay here. Actually running out to sea as well. I cannot stop thinking of Freda. She smiles and the way she talks. Just knowing my feelings return brings me great joy. Hopeless romantic. Lose stress because I'm rowdy. Lose even more stress. Gains 20 opinion for 10 years. Yeah, we're a hopeless romantic. Sure, why not? Okay, now you're on your way in. Apparently my one victory was of epic proportions, and once again, the champions that kicked ass. And we're getting paid. Perfect. Oh, battle. But that's not one of my battles. I'm not involved in that fight. Instant repercussions. It is Aiden's turn to chase me as we play in the courtyard. My heart pounds as I dart between the flower beds. Off balance, Aiden cartwheels her, and after a moment's thought, I give her an opportunistic shove. Aiden topples precipitously, right into a thorny rose bush. The immediate sobbing that split the air was predictable as it was loud. Wobbling to her feet, she immediately starts trotting away in the direction of the room of our mother. No, don't tell mother. 85% chance of talking her down. Or I can become callous. I don't really want to be callous. Don't tell mother. Gets rid of some stress. I managed to talk her out of it. And also gain some diplomacy for my troubles. I think we already have higher stats than Mordred did. I'm not even of age yet. Yeah, 16 Marshal too. I am really curious to see what 250. I'm very curious. Oh, you're just straight up landing? Come at me, bro. This is going to be an absolute demolishing. 19 in my favour. Yeah, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Stack wipe? Stack wipe. I have carried this entire war. You owe me so much money. What was I saying? Something. Stats. Yeah, I really do wonder what my education's going to be. I have no idea. Did you just win that battle? You did? Oh. GG. Well played. The ins and outs. So this is trying to get an in. So 64% chance of losing a little bit of money getting comfortable trappings, but we do have a 34% chance of gaining gallows plate and possibly even murderer. 71% chance of just paying the 15 ducats. I think that's what I want to do. Don't get the stress. Good. Comfortable trappings, stress reduction, provisions capacity, and also a small health boost. I am carrying this entire war. My ally, or sorry, my employer hasn't fought a single battle. Dobramil was not swayed. Keep going. Valuable prisoner. We captured the chieftain. Well, you should be able to tap out. Is this a different one? This is a different one. I'll take that contract too. It's against these guys. $141 ducats. Oh man. The Norse pay significantly better than the Germans and the Poles. And Chieftain Hrolfer. Reach my camp from patrons. I would like for you only 200. Times limit. You know what I might do after this war is get rid of the Vigmen and just get some more Huskarls. $600 against 2,292. I hadn't realised you were up against it quite so hard. The Norse just have more wealth accumulated from raiding the Poles than the Germans. Probably, yes. So I think I'm going to go and see if I can siege this place down. This is their capital after all. Oh, 1,600 of their troops are levies. But the other 600 are not. $14 now. I think you come of age at 15. I think you do. And we are making a decent amount of money, so actually one other thing we can do is upgrade the camp. Oh, you can upgrade the barbers even further. What's that do? Oh. Oh. But no, I think I want another building. Baggage train to get more officers wouldn't be bad. Supply tent for a quartermaster wouldn't be bad. Knight effectiveness would be nice. So I think probably the baggage train. No, sorry, the Roaring Campfire. Number of knights, knight effectiveness up. And then probably after that, the Proving Grounds. So let's go ahead and construct the Roaring Campfire. Do I want to get... No. Because actually our provision maximum is fine. The main problem we have is getting the provisions in the first place. And just having more knights means that provisions are a heck of a lot cheaper than having armies. Garrison 400. Well, shoot. See any garrison here? 250. That one I can do. will result in the loss of most of my army. Never mind. So it'll be 600 of us against 2,000 of them. What type of terrain is this? Mountains. Defensive advantage in mountains. They basically have to attack us, I think. Alright, fingers crossed. You can bully local shopkeepers for provisions. Yeah, we lost. Okay, so I can now disband you, send you home. Then I can go into here, I can go to the big men, tell you to be disbanded, and then get the Huskarls. Instead, because we're fighting mostly in the north. Refilling this, though, is virtually impossible. Get 68 soldiers total. Can I move the camp anywhere useful? Like Squanner. 5 medium danger everywhere. County control is really poor. It'll cost me 345, but at least I can do this. And get to a city where I can hopefully actually buy... I can't go to the city because I'm underage. That's why I haven't been doing it yet. What happened to Mordred? He died of a 2% chance. 2% chance of dying to poisoned fruit. And he did. Okay, so in Roskilde, we can go visit the tribal holding where there are provisioners, but I can't until I come of age. But I think in a year, so it must be 16, we'll be able to do that. I've already become a diplomat. Crikey. Alright, any other wars going on I can help with? Yes. 1,100 versus 1,600. The problem is I barely have enough people. Wait, I can raise. Okay. Ah, increasing the size does in fact cost money, but maintenance doesn't cost me anything. It's just going to be the provisions. But no, I want to save my money to buy provisions. I can wait a year, that's fine. We swayed him. Good. Our follower's heart. Captain Skuli, my leader. I've met the most gorgeous man here in Skjelland. My follower Ragnhilda stumbles as he addresses me. His family will not let us marry without a sizable dowry. Please help me. The giantess found someone. Who is a medic? And who doesn't immediately want to murder me? Yes, I will pay for this. Awesome. Okay, so camp followers. I want a physician. We have 2 people, that would be good. But I definitely need to sway you. And then we can have a bodyguard as well. Bulky would make a good bodyguard. Okay. Campfire complete. Nope. Stop spending money. Stop it. Although I do want to see what the upgrades do. But then after that, stop spending money. So this just increases the number of knights I can have and also their effectiveness. The Barber, I never actually looked to see what the Barber can do. Additional moderate resistance to plague. Oh, this significantly increases my daily income too. Yeah, we need to get that Barber upgraded. Master Bard? Is Olafur still around? No. No, he is not. Too bad, because we actually had a Bard. Includes the aptitude of any stooge officer. Knight effectiveness per learning skill. We're quite learned. Interesting. Are there any build-ins for you? No. If I can make a suggestion, Camp Perimeter is not a bad investment. Let's have a look. I'm not going to do it now because I'm trying to save money, but I'm curious. Forward Scouts. Travel safety. Oh yeah, just the general safety upgrade. Harry Ulfer has died. You might be a captain, Schooly, but you're an evil cur. The unprovoked anger by my mother came as a complete surprise. She's been under a lot of stress lately, but it's unlike her to behave like this. However, I lose some stress, so that's fine. I still kind of want to support you, but I definitely don't have the resources to do so. And I'm not going to just waste them. And we're into June. You have other upgrades to make you lose less troops. That's nice. "15-year-old captain gets talked down by his mum in front of the entire camp." I'm sure that's happened more than once. Can I ask for food from my patrons? I have been doing so. Oh, yeah, I can actually ask them for loads. No, I'm too far away from them all. Need to get back up into Sweden. That's where most of my patrons were. The profitable ones, anyway. August. September, October, November, December. Empty crates. We definitely want to go poaching. This is going to be a little bit risky. We may have to pay Tormunda. 6% chance of being imprisoned. Once undetected. 400 provisions. So I could spend some of that building my army up again. That's a tier 2. First one I've seen. We can also gather provisions on our own, but I think what I want... Oh, I can go fishing now. Let's go fishing. Lose stress, gain provisions. Be unavailable for 2 years. Notify me when it's available. As I am making my way down to the bank of the water, the scent of salt and fish fills my nose. A couple of people are finishing up, leaving the entire shoreline for me to use. A day like this doesn't come every day, and I should make the most of it. My follower, Ragnhilda, decided to join me today. An opportunity to connect presents itself, or I can choose to fish alone. let's use a boat. Not without trouble. After rowing for a while, the shoreline Roskilde disappears from view. It's only now I realise brought bait enough for any one attempt. I look over to Ragnhild and confess, but they seem unbothered. So what? We're here to relax. Go ahead and toss your line. Let's see what's out there. Make this one count. So we have a 4% chance of losing a lot of stress, or 95% chance of losing even more stress, and a bunch of provisions. Let's prowess challenge this one. Do I care about Ragnhild becoming a friend? No, I care much more about the provisions. There we go. "98 soldiers for 790. I mean, it's worth it. But now I have 388. We can join this war and probably sway it. Let's go. Have I checked all my champions? I have now. Whoa, no, you're not joining. Raise the banners! Let's get to the fight. Oh, bloody hell! Those numbers have lied. $3,000 against 6,000. I can scrape the barrel. Let's see what I can actually get for that. Seek volunteers or just straight up spend ambition. No, that's our prestige. I think I'm going to just keep it prestige. Alright, I can also gather provisions, except it's now winter. I kind of want to do that before it gets wintry here. Coming of age with the help of Sigurd. Finally, I have concluded my studies in the art of warfare. I'm disappointed in the results, as I really think I could have done better. As I take my first steps into adulthood, I find myself reminiscing about some of the people who made an impact on the man I have become. I had some memories with Freydis. She truly helped me understand both myself and love. So she is the one that we liked, right? Became a top soldier, which is a tier 2. I mean, I'm actually okay with that. Yes, childhood crush. Ambitious, generous, stubborn, and charming. We're not making matches here. Our pool is too small. Benefit of not being nobility. Lost the rowdy trait. Oh yes, what are my stats like? So we are a top soldier. We have 18 martial and 14 prowess. So we need to make some choices. We do have martial, we do have wanderer. Because I'm a traveller, we do actually gain extra experience there. So previously we went inspector because it is the pseudo travel, pseudo combat system. And this is where we get the quartermaster and the head porter, which turned out to be really helpful. Designated terrain would also be very good, as we saw previously. Wayfarer. Travel safety everywhere is pretty nice. Children have a chance to gain prowess and traveller. And then the Voyager does give you more provisions. Hiring mercenaries is cheaper. But no, this is again like the Pilgrim's Path. So I think Inspector is good. Wayfarer could be good. But we are actually pretty good at strategy. So we could become a pretty strong general. And we are making the majority of our money as an actual mercenary captain. So getting strategists would be good, but then the majority of our kills is through our knights. So maybe we want to go gallant just to get these. Either way, I think that we have a couple of options. And when there are a couple of options presenting themselves, we do a poll. So we can do strategist, gallant, inspector, wayfinder. And because these are the newer ones, I'll leave the page open on that so you can see a bit more about what they are. 2-minute vote. Get your votes in. Vote for vote. While that is going on, I am going to take a quick 2-minute break, so I'll be right back. If you need to take a break, get your votes in, then take it. Back in a second. Alright, and I am back just as the vote is ending, and it is a split between strategist and gallant. Well, let's go to this to just take a look. So the only option we have is valor, which gives us the +10 combat advantage. Men-at-arms are quite a lot tougher. Has that always been the case? Oh, the lifestyle focus is different because we're an adventurer. Usually there's more choices than just valor. So let's do a better look. So Casus Belli, pointless for us. Organized march, army speed, travel speed, heavy infantry screen. Those are all useful. Screen does what? Defeated army reduces the amount of casualties they take in the aftermath of the battle by their army's combined screen value. So the more screening they have, the more likely they are to survive if they lose a battle. Hit and run reduces retreat losses, that's good, and increases the heavy infantry damage and toughness. Engineered for destruction, naval speed, siege weapon effectiveness. Siege weapon effectiveness for us would be really helpful because we get the majority of our money from doing sieges. Travel safety plus 25% would be good. Provision loss is also nice. Siege progress from heavy infantry, and then strategist. +1 diplomacy, +3 martial. Enemy fatalities goes up. Or we do gallant, which is just prowess. Also unlocks the Hastelunder and trait experience for us. Reduces the risk of commanding armies. Yeah, that's quite nice too. I mean, what we could do is start with gallant, get just these 4, and then switch to strategist. I like that. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to start with valor. Did that click? Alright, we're going to do valor. We're going to start with gallant. I am the Star Girl. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Good to have you joining us. And your relations are increasing because of my swaying. Good. And now we can start earning some siege score. Some siege contribution. Enemies are joining the war against us. So many of them. It's fine. This is fine. What could possibly go wrong? Edgar Hilario, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Alright, siege is done. Let's just head up over here just to get the last of those bits. We've got some new reinforcements coming in as well. Complete that siege. Okay, our armies are now marching. One of their armies is starting to starve. Where are you lot going? You're going for that. Okay. Actually spreading out a bit. We've almost done enough to get paid. Now. Betrothed can marry. Here we go. So yes, we will send the proposal. And there we go. Freydis has been married. And we could gather provisions. Now, is that gathering provisions where? Sierland. So not here. That's where the camp is. Can I move camp even while my troops are out? Probably. No. No, but what I can do is go to the tribal holding. Pass through several layers of tribespeople with more militant features on the way to the heart of Roskilde. Spears, daggers and bows, but also furs, birch bank, vessels, indigenous beliefs, all of the makeup of a tribe. I'm mostly greeted by friendly nods and also the odd suspicious glance. My wife Freydis looks around with a content face, seeming to enjoy the change of scenery. We want to take a look at provisions. So we can spend 163 to gain 3,250 provisions, which is the lot. Freydis could be sneaky. No, we're going to buy these. We have the money for it. Okay, we can head back. We can talk to the locals. Yes, let's do that. Because I want to see the stories. Exotic Marshal. That's +1 Marshal, which is good. 64%. I mean, these are all very, very positive for me. So yeah, we'll listen to this story. Gain Exotic Marshal. That's fine. Especially while we're at war. Okay. Provisions are resupplied. We can now move the camp if we want to. Question is, do I want to? And the answer is yes. Ooh, Grand Tournament. What's that? Greetings, Captain Schooley of Mordred's Marauders. I'm organising a grand tournament in... kinda? We shall start with the wrestling contest, a chance to show off your skill to those... To all I warrant. The prize will be good quality and should be the opportunity for personal glory. Should the opportunity for personal glory not be enough for you? Sure. I will head there. So we're in the wrestling phase now, then the ceremony, then the conclusion. Yeah, let's go. It's going to be a little dangerous for us getting through Denmark, but once we're over here it's much safer. I need to get out of Denmark. I don't know why Denmark is so freaking dangerous. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to move the camp. I'm actually kind of tempted to put it in kinda. I think I will. Because it's forest, and we really benefit from forest. I don't want to be too far north, because it gets kind of terrible out there. You know what? Let's just... I can't move the camp because my armies are raised. See. But I can apparently go to the tournament. So where is it dangerous? Going through those bits because the county control is dangerous. It's control everywhere. And then the tiger. So we definitely want to get the wilderness explorer. Mercenary guards, maybe? Safety plus 20. I kind of want to have some money left over for spending. You know what? We're not going to do the tournament. What I'm going to do instead is make sure that I am taking command here. With my 34 command skill. Haha! Yes, this is what we do. And we also cause more enemy fatalities. Okay, we're actually really good at commanding. Put me in, Chief. How am I tonight? What did I have for my dinner? I had curry for dinner. Unfamiliar rations. The culture in Dijniani is unfamiliar to me, and some of their customs are equally alien. So we can blend these herbs with Norse cuisine. Lose 50 stress because I'm gluttonous. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to... Ah, this is wasting provisions. I mean, do I have any stress? I have no stress. But this is definitely the one we want to do. Every follower gains new tastes. Extra prowess and stress reduction. Alright, let's do that. Hang on. Oh, that's capacity. Was that capacity I was under? Maybe. This war may take a while. I'm actually losing prestige right now. Why? Under the concubine. Oh! Huh. So you need concubines to not lose prestige. Interesting. The campfire crackles, illuminating a figure entering our circle. He moves with vigor despite the lateness of the hour, hand wrapped around a walking stick. I would like somebody of such worldliness. He stayed. Good. And we have another wise man monk. So he's of the wrong religion. Need some Norse priests joining us so we can get Norse doctors. I trust them a bit more. So we are currently winning, although they're about to take a bunch of sieges. Go quickly, you might be able to engage them. Oh yes, we definitely want to go through the ruins. A weapon! A Viking sword! Huzzah! Let's use that. That increases the prowess by 6. Turns out that having a weapon is useful. Too bad that we didn't go a little bit faster to intercept those guys. They now have almost 8,000 troops against our 3,000. How have they managed to raise that many? The vast majority are levies, though. But I don't think even I have enough troops to do enough damage against them. And also, this is flatlands. We need to be in the woods. Well, we need to be in Tiger. Better. Can't wait for the Graveyard of Empires DLC for Hoy. Nice. Glad to hear that. Aches and pains. No, I am not old enough for this. But I will take the inn. We are losing this war again. We need to go start trying to kill some of these singular armies. While they're busy sieging, we need to go fight that. There we go. Battle is joined. So I have a plus 33. Why are we minus 17? Unreformed pagan combat. They have a 20 martial general. Wow. We were winning, now we're not. Filky is no longer my bodyguard. And with that, I'm going to back the hell off. Radis is pregnant. Cool. This war is over. There it is. Defeat is over. Contributions were vital, so we still got paid 42. And I'm okay with that, so let's disband all of you. Let's go ahead and refill the men-at-arms for provisions. It's going to cost me the majority of them. But that's okay, because we are now at full strength. And then with that in mind, I want to move my camp to Kinda. We are going to take Wilderness. Do I want mercenaries? It's that one spot that's super dangerous. Bloody flux. Oh, that's disease. Hold on. Hold on. You know what? I hear Denmark's nice this time of year. That's a fight we can join. And I also... I'll check here, just see how many champions I've left. I have 5. Okay. Yeah, we can just go and smash these armies. Coming in with reinforcements. We will have the recently disembarked penalty. In the fight. You're welcome. Smashing! Let's go siege down their castle. 0 contribution from battles. This is really frustrating. Because this is something I'm good at, is fighting. Oh, we're going to catch them again. This time we will get the full credit. 17. Oh, do we still have recently disembarked? It's because we're constantly fighting the unreformed pagans. They're going to be too late to do anything. Oh, they're leaving. They're trying to sail away. Well, that's alright. How big is this castle? 544. They're tier 3 fort already. Wow. No, you're kidding me. Alright. It's probably a smaller fort. Oh, we're going to catch them here anyway. Oh, they disembarked. There we go. Crush them. Where are you going? Nowhere interesting. 50 ducats. That'll do me. Okay, so what contracts do we have here? We can hunt criminals, we can rustle animals, perform a play. I'm not a performer. However, doing the criminals we could probably do. As I wait outside the birthing tent, each minute feels like a lifetime. Freydis' screams have ceased, with no infant cries replacing them. Something is wrong. I can feel it in my bones. The tent flaps opened. The midwife's wretched expression confirms all of my fears. I'm so very sorry, my lord. Lord Freydis and your son, they're both in Valhalla now. Oof. That's a blow. Right, well, let's go hunt some criminals in commiseration. We'll accept this contract. 78 ducats. Bring me his head! Okay. Why are we going to Scorn first? That's a very interesting return. We first meet Romana the Loyal. In the darkling forests of Viborg, Mordred's Marauders spread out towards and around our own little band of ne'er-do-wells, all of us tensed and ready for bloodshed. So Romana is a level 10 prowess. Really high intrigue. But I think that my prowess is quite significantly better than theirs. So I'm going to duel them. Single combat. For a few brief moments, Romana and I pace in lazy half circles, each watching each other for the opening. I heft my Viking sword, ready to defend myself, while he clutches his axe firmly to hand. Only one of us is walking away from here today, and I intend it to be me. So, low risk of injury, so we can go for a confidence attack. No chance of injury. Let's go defensive. Time and time again, I backpedal, dodge and weave, always keeping just within tempting distance. Soon, Roman is showing signs of exhaustion. Roman stays stock still, seemingly hoping I'll just throw down my sword. My form is excellent, with little chance for a mistake, and Romana's stance is a disaster. I think that I am going to go for a confident attack then. That was easy. A job well done. Confidence is half of any fight, and I throw out a fluidly quick slashes with all the confidence of a seasoned expert. When I judge the time to be right, I switch up my pattern with a surprise side swipe that makes Romana right in the belly. The strike hurls my foe backward, something red and vital looking sliding limply out of the new hole as he topples to the ground. I approach with some caution, but it soon becomes clear that shock is setting in. Taking a moment to kick away his sword, just in case, I prepare to put Romana out of his misery. And now I don't have this weird roundabout. I just head home. For the record, it's not ducats yet, it's marks. I know, I just like saying ducats. As we continue through Middlefart, my eye catches an elaborately decorated tomb amidst the network of common graves. No, I'm not going to... 57% chance of being discovered. Do it. We're caught. Alright, time to leave. Time to go. Ah, we got a new path. Excellent. So we decided we're going to go this path. Stalwart leader, which means it's less dangerous to take command of an army. Meanwhile, Sweden seems to be growing. But anyway, we wanted to go to Kinda with the camp. And we're going to take the wilderness kit, which means that this is very much more passable. And probably the mercenary guards. Or I could skip the guards and scout for talent instead. Let's do that, because we haven't really built up our force for a while. Whoops, I did not mean to close that. So we're going to scout for talent, and we're going to bring the wilderness kit. Okay. And we're out of the land, but we're considered a criminal. Provisions is available again. Right, to go fishing we actually want to be on the coast. So maybe I do want to be... No, that's plains. I want to be in Tiger. Although... Hang on. Tiger was very good for my previous character. Not so much this one. So maybe I do want to just be in Sigtuna. I'll be in the edge of Ragnar Lothbrok after that. This is... No, this is son of Bjorn. Bjorn Ironsides is the character that starts as the king. So, Ragnar's son. So it's now his grandson. Ah! I've just noticed something. Sweden's fallen apart. Excellent! Succession crises. It's just good business. In that case, I think we probably do want to be in Sigtuna. But once we arrive here, we can move on to Sigtuna. And the double benefit of that is also on the coast. So I think what we want to do is continue moving on to here. Yes. Carry on. Land of milk, And fish? As I get up early in the morning, I cannot help but let out a loud yawn. Stretching, I make my way out of the tent to see that people are already moving about. I notice Sigurdur heading off with what looks to be a makeshift fishing rod through all the noise and the bustle of camp. Where are you off to? I ask her. She responds with a nonchalant shrug. Nice day for fishing, innit? It's a nice day for fishing, isn't it? Form a friendship with Sigurdur. We also gain some provisions. Yes, I'll do that. Also gets rid of the stress. Traversing the plains in the outskirts of Östergötland, we are suddenly attacked by a swarm of bandit riders out for blood. Another set of riders rapidly approach from a nearby building led by Jarl Rickofer. I am very pleasantly surprised by the altruistic demeanour of the local Jarl, and I praise Odin that they arrived just in time. Yes, I will join you. And then promptly leave. Night by the campfire. Long after night is settled, I find myself laughing, telling stories and drinking with Sigolda, Freya, and Malmfrida. I didn't know she had it in her, but Sigolda ends up telling a particularly ribald story of a poor peasant she'd seen in Nyköping. After drying my eyes from laughter and drinking a bit to clear my throat, I will tell a story of my own, add some extra embellishment, or ask her to tell me another story, and this does make her my friends. There we go. Friends with my mother. Have I made the camp bigger? A little bit, yes. Okay, so we are here. It is July. This seems like perfect opportunity to gather provisions. $605. That's good enough. And then I will go ahead and spend some to rebuild my armies. And I think I'll go inside the holding and take a look around. Should probably also go fishing. Do I have personal deity? Yes. Yes, I do. Ooh, prowess has gone up again. Go to the tavern. Let's see who's here. So we have Hala, Jorun, and Valta. So you're a 50-year-old, very good at prowess, but you're not a shield maiden, so you're not going to be very useful to me. We have you, who's 38, looking extremely healthy. Oh, you are ugly. Yeah, yeah. You're very learned. You would make a good doctor. You would make a very good doctor. And then we also have Volta. Lustful, stubborn, generous. No, we're going to hire her. Jordan. And then let's go for a story or two. So this is for intrigue. Don't care about intrigue. I can become a Hastelunda and gain a bit of wit. Or I can lose some stress. I don't think I have any stress, so let's just listen to your stories a bit more. And there we are done. Is there anything else going on? I can sell some artifacts, but I don't really want to do that. Okay. And now we are Hastelunda as well, getting a bit of wit. Meanwhile, camp followers. I want to make my personal physician Jorun. And then I want to start swaying you instead. Do I have anyone better than Sigurdur to be my second? Yes, I have Jeskus and Bjornol. I think you're the better one. +3 to everything. Nice. Sorry, mother. And then I need 2 bodyguards. Jeskus is a good one. And refill. Hang on, we have a Berserker. Maybe Tola. A Blade Master Berserker. Alright, and how are we doing for champions? We're at 5 out of the 12 that I can have. So we desperately need more of those. And then the other thing we need to do is try to find a spouse. It's not going to be your run. Sorry, your run. Then we can go fishing. No, let's see what jobs there are. So we have hired muscle. That is a job that we can definitely go and do. Doesn't pay amazingly well, but it does give us some provisions. Low challenge. Oops, travel. Let's get on with it. So tiller is good as a footpad. Refill. Your run's gonna be the lookout. Refill's gonna be the bodyguard. Ragnhilda's going to be muscle. Yasku's is going to be muscle. We can get a 97% here. And it takes only 6 days. Good grief, our team has really improved. Remember the days when this used to take 44 days. I'm actually amazed at that so fast now. Okay. Complex schemes. These schemes consist of 3 primary parameters: success, chance, phase length, and secrecy. To assist in completing a scheme, there are different types of agents, which usually come in a pre-selected group of 5 when selecting a complex scheme. Complex scheme will play out over the course of several scheme phases. Each scheme phase, okay, so what we're doing now is a complex scheme. Scheme potential can never exceed 95%. A complex scheme has a certain level of secrecy attached to it. This is the value that represents how likely it is for the scheme to be discovered. When starting a scheme, it will be a grace period of a few months during which it cannot be discovered under any circumstances. After this period, the scheme is at risk of being discovered through scheme breaches. You can execute a scheme even if it has breaches, but it will be a reduced success chance. If your scheme accumulates 7 breaches, it will be cancelled. Complex schemes have 5 agent slots, can be filled with potential co-conspirators. Generally, it's a good idea to fill as many agent slots as possible, as they can provide beneficial bonuses to scheme phase length, secrecy, or potential. Different agent types favour different skills. For instance, an infiltrator benefits from intrigue and diplomacy, in addition to certain traits. Once you feel confident you've plotted enough, it may be time to consider executing the scheme. To do this, you can leverage 5, 10, 15, or 20 of your accrued advantages. Further, if you suspect someone scheming against you, it might be worthwhile to change your active countermeasure focus to avoid any missteps. Sigurdur is fighting with Holsten. I'm going to let you fight amongst yourselves, I think. I'd much rather have the prestige. There's a battle going on over there, which I could definitely turn the tide of. Also, we are back in the home territory, which means that the patrons... I'm travelling, so they can't do anything. Right. .92. 0.97. 97. Let's go ahead and execute the scheme. Exceptional success. We're paid 38 ducats. He's added as a patron. We also gain a bunch of provisions. Good. So, with that in mind... Old patron, old buddy, old chap, old thing. Would you mind giving me... I would say recruit a random men-at-arms regiment, but actually I kind of want to do that for myself. Maybe with some provisions. Oh, this costs prestige. No, I don't really want to do that. What I would like to do is purchase an upgrade of these guys to maximum level. Okay, so we're now at full strength. I do need to refill. Can't until January. I've gained a level of fame! I am now distinguished. Level 2 war going on. That one I can definitely join. Alright, and we're home. Yes, I will accept this contract. Let's scrape the barrel before I do this. 72% chance. Could fail. Inspired. Good. Alright, let's raise the troops. 530 of us. Let's land in Mora. You're going to walk. Yeah, I'm okay with that, actually. We outnumber them quite spectacularly. I mean, I could even head over to Halland to just siege that down. I think I'll do that. Let's head over to Halland. So why was this considered a 2-star? Don't know. Because it certainly looks like we're going to crush this. How old are we now? We are 19. Let the siege begin. Good. We have enough contribution to be paid. They're sieging out Scorner down there. But you get way more contribution for sieging than you do for actually fighting. So I'm kind of happy just to leave them fighting. Just leave them to it. Level of devotion gone up in the corridors of power. The food of Chieftain Toki at Halland's residence in Halland is excellent, of course, a far cry from the usual rough and ready fare that I'm used to. I'm very glad you could answer my summons, Toki says, gesturing in my direction. I'd like to see if there's anything we can do to help one another. After all, these are certain times that a man of my stature can't quite get down to the muck in certain jobs require. Well, gold never goes amiss. However, Toki now has a hook on me, apparently. What is this character's intrigue? Yeah. Okay. Prowess just keeps on going up and up and up. Did your army lose? You have a lot of Bondi, which are the archers, right? No, these are spearmen. Your army's down here. I did lose the siege of Squarner. I'm wondering whether my 500 can go up against their 900. I'm hoping that I win the Siege of Holland and we can just peace out. My contribution is huge. Alright, so I'd say that Yoren quite likes us now. How are my bodyguards? You're feeling particularly bad, so let's go ahead and sway you. Man, you siege that place quickly. I think they might be coming for me. I'm just gonna chill here. Oh, there's the victory anyway. Aha! 232! Man, I love Sweden! Let's go ahead and expand you. Go ahead and refill the men-at-arms. Back up to full strength. And we still have sufficient money that we can go into town and see if there's anyone worth recruiting. So we have Dala, Turida, and Afrida. The treacherous villain, dwarf, Atyrian. I thought you're thrifty, you're not. Intrigue. Robust, aggressive attacker, Turida. 23 prowess. You're a hunter and an aggressive attacker. And then we have Hafrida. I don't really want any of you. Let's hear a story. More intrigue. Nah, let's go ahead and do that one. Meanwhile, Freya, my sister, is having a bit of a dance. Speaking of which, we should probably try to marry Freya off. Treasure hunt. Let's try the treasure hunt. Treasure of a lifetime. The retired treasure hunter Bragi needs some help locating one final elusive hoard. This will remain valid as long as you have a treasure map in your possession. That's a lot of provisions. Bragi walks up to me and pats my shoulder. Such a good lad. I truly appreciate your aid in this one final excursion. He hands over a tattered treasure map. The wrinkles around his eyes soften as he smiles. May not look like much, but I wrestled with Loki himself to obtain this. Treat it with care. Pausing for a moment to let the words sink in, the old man then cackles. Whenever you're ready. We have a treasure to dig up. Well, let's head out then. Travel to Vitili, located in the county of Oulu. We are not travelling with the camp because that would be ludicrously expensive. Yeah, it's way up there. Thought as much. Okay, so there's a couple of low danger spots, but nothing really major. And we have loads of money for scouting for talent, so let's scout a bit for talent. Danger! Familiar trees. Haven't we seen that massive tree before? I swear we're going in circles. My caravan master Sigurdur shouts. Perhaps she is right. We've seen no sign getting out of this forest in hours. Are we even still in Usthammer? The dense tree cover makes it almost impossible to tell the time of day or even the direction we are heading. At this rate, we'll never make it to Vitili. I know exactly where we are. Or send out the scouts. We'll be delayed 20 days or only 5 days. Send out scouts. Plenty in common. Refil and Holsten. Good for them. Don't want to encourage her or anything because of how bad I am at this. That's a fact. I seized the Holy Stick. Learning +2, lifestyle, experience gain +5. Oh, cool. It's a battle. You're outnumbered by 1,300. I have 600 troops available that I could send to you. What I wanted to do was see you. It's only 1,000 difference. I probably can make the difference here. I will accept this contract. I can't because I'm already travelling. Never mind then. I won't accept this contract. A scheme at camp? Somebody is trying to kill my mother? What? Let's strengthen the sentries. A man of unusual skills. 67% chance of gaining Eager Reveler. Even tonight he's making small talk and engaging with everyone. Somehow it's making everyone feel at home, even out here. Maybe there is something I can learn from him. I gain stress. I don't like talking to people. Well, you're a streamer. Talking to people is your job. Yeah, but I can't see them. We arrive in Vertilli, countryside early afternoon, and begin looking for clues as to where the mark of the treasure map might point. Walking about the tiger, I notice a well-hidden cavity in a rocky cliff. It leads to a small cave. Inside the grotto is decor depicting various strange and lubricious activities. A dusty wooden chest awaits. I open it and discover a hefty stash of gold, jewellery and valuables. Splendid! Can become a thief that way. Braggy can barely contain his excitement as I return to his tent. Gold, you say? How's that for one final treasure? A twinge of melancholy, doubtlessly at the thought of an adventure's end, flits across his face as he concludes this affair. I am grateful for the golden windfall, truly, dutifully delivered. Go, with my thanks. It's a pleasure doing business with you, so I earn 75, I lose some stress, and also 1,100 provisions, which actually is the true benefit here. And now I just need to get home. So I'd quite like to join this war if I can. Scheme at camp. Refil! You're trying to murder my mother, Refil. We're friends, aren't we? No, he's just a champion. My mother. Get in jail. As we prepare to set off in the morning, I see Sigurdur stand outside the camp all alone. As I walk over to talk to her, I notice a change in the wind. I huddle my clothes around myself as the gust of cold wind hits against my back and I see the first signs of snow. The cold whispers it's time for winter yet again. Delayed by 2 days. Citadel is friendly. I'll lose some stress. You tried to murder my mother. I don't think I can let that stand. Linma is a land of strange and obscure custom to me. The practices of the Kunusko faith are strange and unimaginably different from the Orsatru, and nowhere is that more apparent than in their attitude towards the practice of magic. Right in the middle of town, there is a man chanting incantations and offering blessings as if he were a Godai. It is strange to me, but the people appear positively jubilant to be in his presence. 2% chance of him joining us. Oh, of being told that sorcery is a sin. Or I can try to kill him. I really don't care. I'm in a foreign city. Seems like a whole lot of not my problem. A grotto emerges from the vegetation like a stone arch in a cathedral. On its entry there is a small wooden table and a stall. Somebody has left a lantern on it. Yeah, tell me about my future. The fire shall talk, and silver shall flow from the hoof of lowing cattle. Gain some more faith. What was the thing you needed to do? The ascension? Oh man, I still need 1,900. Completed pilgrimages to at least 2 holy sites. Become a theologian. Level of devotion is paragon of virtue. And we have to be at an also true holy site. Oh man, Toki's losing. We're too late. We're too late. But I can go fishing. I think that sounds lovely. Let's go fishing. Holsten wants to join me. Sure. Let's get a boat. We gained a bunch more provisions. I can actually get another unit of men-at-arms now as well. Wow, Wales got big. France has appeared. It's no longer West Francia. So that was saying if I want to get the theologian thing, I need to have travelled to a couple of theological locations. I'm also wondering if I would then need to be a theologian to actually do this. May recruit cultural men-at-arms from where you are located. Okay, that's quite nice. It's interesting actually how all of these seem to have actually been changed because we're an adventurer. Okay, maybe not all of them, but many of them certainly have. I thought one of these reduced the cost of reforming. Unless the whole Reformation thing has changed, which is possible. Yeah, I don't think being a theologian would actually help us. Increases travel safety. Travel speed. It probably is possible to play like an actual just wanderer, an adventurer. See if you can get all the way out to India. You could actually earn the most experience being on the wanderer path. Anyway, I don't think I want to join that war. My armies are good, but I don't think they'll be that good. What do we have here? Too few champions. Yeah, we have very few champions. There's a couple of corruption. Criminal, criminal. Corruption, all the way down there. Don't think I really want to do that. Freya could become a shield maiden. Hold on. Hold on! Zealous, just, and sadist, and generous. 13 prowess. She's quite good at that. Yeah, I'll make you a shield maiden. Sure. It's another champion. Okay, apparently she keeps on flipping out with stress. I mean, understandable seeing as I died. So, you know. I get it. I'd be pretty stressed too. No, we didn't ever get married because there's nobody really to get married to. Well, now that we're back in town, Upland is besieged. So I'd quite like to help fight that. I guess I could travel somewhere else. Thing is, I kind of like it around here. Well, you know what, let's... Where are the also true holy sites? Sala is 1. Nidaros is 1. Paderborn, Yarlet. It's 4. Usually 5. Well, maybe that's what I do then. I head down, see if I can get to Paderborn. We are not my father. We are not locked to this terrain. We can actually go anywhere. I am, however, thinking that maybe I want to build this 3rd building as a supply tent. Because then we really can travel. perimeter camp was what somebody else was suggesting. That does not reduce casualties, unless it's one of the upgrades, which is possible. Have they changed, or can you not search for more options in the search down the bottom? The searcher down in the bottom. Yeah, the people searcher, I understand what you're saying, I just don't know where it is. Am I being blind? Move out of the way so you can see precisely what's there. It's just those icons. That's it. Ah, fun character. Okay, so we want... filters. Gender, female, adult, adult. I think we probably want them to be Norse, North Germanic, and then probably filter this by age. Or rather, can we get rid of certain ages? Now, some of these I'm fairly sure would say no. I cannot select myself. Was that because I'd selected Iden? Okay, that was stupid. Let's try you. Can't even invite them to the camp. Adventurers can only invite player, heir, soulmate, best friend, or spouses. Yeah, otherwise you'd kind of get around the whole looking for people thing. So no, I don't think I can just search for people. I need to stop off at taverns and stuff like that. And with that in mind, I think I probably will start moving down to Paderborn. We have the provisions for it. As long as we stay by the coast, we can do fishing. And we have tons of money, and we can pick up contracts if we need to. So let's get moving. To the pub! Let's have a look. So we have 70-year-old Sylvie, who is a wise man, but we already have a wise person. Sig, who's 36. And Malmfrida, who is 60. None of whom are particularly useful. Let's go hear a story. Marshall! Yes, I would love to have some more Marshall. Exotic Marshall. Ooh. Onwards! Let's go down to here. Fire and friends. Each night, one fire becomes the hub of the camp social activity, people coalescing around the inner circle to wag tongues and trade friendly barbs. Tonight is no exception. Look, all I'm saying, chuttles Aiden to the giggling of several other followers, is that poor Yakus is ready for a fight any time, and that's a good thing. Better the ugliest mugs around do the fighting, they have the least to lose. So we can join in ribbing him. We can go after her. We can tell a joke of our own, or we can just soak it in. I think we're going to make fun of her. She's our sister, after all. Yay, life of the party. Rivals end. The dead of night, camp in Nishuping. I step out quietly. What was that sound? That's when I see it. My champion Holstein silently draws closer to my mother Sigurdur, who is sleeping in the open fields. With a heavy stone, Holstein crushes Sigurdur's skull, leaving the grass stained with blood. Guards! You literally just murdered my mother. Why was she so hated? Finally, I've uncovered the truth. The cold-blooded bastard behind my mother Sigurdur's early demise was none other than my follower Holstein. Yeah, you're being murdered. Finally, after this time, I have contemptuous Holstein at my mercy. When I heard my mother Sigurd's death at his hands, I swore I'd have my vengeance. I mean, I literally watched him do it. I will tear apart his ribs into blood wings! Yeah, we'd do that. Or we gain the piety. Let's go with the piety. Scout for talent, a willing follower. I come across a woman while passing through Nishuping. She is nonchalant and tilts her head back as I approach. I am tired of being kicked around like a dog. No one respects me here. Everyone laughs at me as soon as Ragnhilda is uttered. Ah, you can become a new stooge. Did we just lose our previous stooge? Is that who I just killed? Yes. She's good at the job too. 21 years old. She's possessed. She's... Oh dear, a vengeful stooge. This can't go wrong. I will pay you in provisions, because 75 gold is quite a lot. I want to make sure that I'm able to go to the tavern as much as possible. Idun has joined us. Anyone here good to recruit? Svanhilde is a forwarder, tough soldier. Vengeful and gregarious, she is 27. Unner. Conscientious scribe, wise woman, 31. And Tora. Midas touched, gluttonous, stubborn, lazy. None of these are particularly standing out to me. The war is still going on. Minus 50 though. Alright, onwards. Hang on. Am I able to go fishing or anything? Is this costing me 100 per place I go to? Is it just cheaper for me to jump to Moray? Yeah, probably. Well, how about... First of all, any diseases? No. Secondly, where was Pardo? This will cost me 1,700, which I absolutely cannot afford. There's really poor county control over there. So I'm thinking maybe get to Verdun. 1,400. Still can't afford that. Riba? 1,100. Well, how about we go to Roskilde? Wait, am I still wanted here? I might still be wanted there. How do I tell? Intrigue, hooks and secrets, hooks on me. Oh, the guy who actually wanted me to fight is the only one with a hook on me. And actually, before I go too far away, let's find a small land can do something for me. Give me some... Give me 600 provisions. Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you. Well, now I have 1,900, so I can go one step further. What about to Hamburg? Control there is really bad. What about Stad? Diethsmarschen. It's in the forest. Forest I can deal with. 1,253. We're going to continue scouting for talent because I still want to find some more fighters. We're at 4 of the 13 I can have. Ah, Freya's become the Shield Maiden. Good. I'll marry you off. Yes. Maybe to Tola? Brave and Forgiving, Firakir is actually looking like a better choice. Although Tola is not bad. His stats are terrible though. Koro is in poor health now. I think that Firakir is going to be pretty good actually. This will cost me prestige. Right. This is fine. Travelling through the sometimes harsh environments has invigorating effects on my state of mind and vigour. As I glance over to Euron, however, she does not seem to be doing quite so good. Her movement is laboured, her breathing heavy, and spontaneous bursts of coughing ripple through her body. She is clearly not well. So we can let you rest and recover, which does mean you lose the ill trait. Oh no, we don't want her to get pneumonia. Seeing as she is my physician. We'll let you recover. 21 days, fine. And we're on the move again. Of travels to come, journeying through Hulteby, I pass a peculiar looking tent Splayed open with yet more peculiar-looking occupant inside. Come in, oh mighty captain. I can tell you have many miles to go, and I can offer you a reading of your future travels for a modest price. Ooh, he could join us. 66-year-old, he is very learned. Yeah, why don't you join me? Welcome to the team. Now pick up a sword and join the champions. Fire in the Taiga. A pleasant stroll through the Liongbi Taiga makes me really appreciate the landscape around us. The luminous green, as saturated as a duchess's dress made of the finest fabric. The rays of sun filtered through the canopy as liquid ichor. A vibrant smell. Perhaps a campfire. I turn to my entourage and observe Caravan Master Manfred's livid face. Fire! She screams, pointing at the not-so-distant flames where Ragnhilda has been trapped. Manfreda, save her. She has no chance. Tole, you go. Somewhat chance. I will do it myself. I can't die. I do become a little bit more seasoned in travel. Rescued. No wounds. Because I am awesome. Yay, Janusz likes us now. Do I have any camp positions that need to be filled? No, I don't. Foreign fruits. Gain 440 provisions. Yep. Food was delicious. Balder, the wolf boy. Ah, now I can train him. Balder becomes a ward. 21 prowess, robust, and he's 9. A 9-year-old with 21 prowess. I'll train him. Absolutely, I'll train him. Welcome to the team, Balder. That's the second wolf boy we've come across. Okay, so we're almost in Dithmarschen. Hopefully we'll be able to try to recruit some more people. Here we are. Improve ruler reputation. Mug wealthy citizen. I don't want to do that. Passage of arms. That I can probably do. And there is a mercenary contract. 1,200 against 2,100. It's in Poland, which is relatively wealthy at this stage. I might actually undertake that contract. Get us a good way of making some money. Come on. I went to the wrong place. There is no settlement here. Well, sod. What I meant to do was go here. I can have a look at Dithmarschen Castle. Dithmarschen Castle grounds are, as expected, furnished for martial purposes, with casks of arrows, stray pole weapons, and a handsome stable and the like. The training ground is just outside the gates, and a handful of garrison guards are dawdling around to the entrance, either half asleep or polishing their weapons. On the other side of the courtyard, a man is roaring at some other men. "It was not my fault!" The argument seems to be getting more heated, and I keep a probing eye in that situation. That's going to be replenishing most likely. Let's go to the training grounds. Oh, I tells you, things have been going south around here for ages, the local master at arms Witter snorts, then continues, this incessant looking over my shoulder, questioning my... He falls quiet as I approach the range. Instinctively, I check the plethora of equipment and training obstacles, doing my best to ignore Witter's defiant look. Let's have a training session. Oh, this is 90 gold for 1 prowess. I don't know what they're arguing about. From the yelling, I pick up the name Henrik. As the accusatory men depart, I follow Henrik down the alleyway. He immediately starts unloading animal carcasses from a shabby cart, muttering to himself, "One noble loses his life when you're watching. How was I supposed to know how spiced mine was?" He slams his fist into the cart, frustrated. The dishonoured bodyguards give me a withering look as I approach. "What do you want? You can even keep a flipping plant alive." You want to come work for me? Well, you can come join me. Why is this always replacing? Is he actually any good? 16? Actually, yeah, he is good, and he's really young. Humble, temperate, and shy. Ooh, this guy has potential. $15 seems like a good price to pay. Let's go to the tavern. Alright, so we have got Alof Warendor, who is hideous, apparently, and a witch. We have Herman, who has got pretty good fighting skills. He is a military engineer. And we have Adelheid, who is a holy warrior and a hunter. Really good martial, good prowess too. 33 though. How much would he cost? 57. Done. Let's see who the hooded figure is. The hooded figure subtly slips through the tavern, down a stairwell into the cellar. Stefan. Treacherous villain, 29 intrigue. He's considered loyal, though. Callous, deceitful, and patient. I don't need intrigue that much. I love when they just start randomly dancing. I just found a peasant republic here. One day, maybe. Nothing particularly of interest. So we could try it. No, that's mugging. We're not going to mug him. Support a faction. Passage of arms. I want to do this. I think we could get a lot of money out of that. Just double check my champions are all ready for the fight. We did just recruit a couple more people, so this is good. Where's the armies? 607 of us. Let's go. We'll lose 100 men there. Could I go this way and this way? Could I do even more? Could I sail? Why don't I just go to Dessau? Start sieging that. That's a better decision. Want to start getting some score on the board as quickly as I can. Wow, we have... No, we have 2,000. They have 6,000. They have 4,000 men way over there. Martial perk available. Excellent. So now we can get chivalric dominance for the 75% knight effectiveness. This trait is so broken. I love it. Okay. So these guys are still continuing to go south, where our army there is losing. Meanwhile, the siege goes on. But, importantly... Whoops. Oh, the war's over. Yep, he lost already.
Huzzah!
Why? Yeah, the war is over. I'm not sieging it anymore. Blast. Don't think I want to do a faction fight particularly. I spy with my little eye. Diseases. Still a long way away from me though. Escort emissary. Now that is something I can do. Pays alright. We could travel everyone. We could move everyone down to Aarhus. We have the provisions for it now, I think. Yeah, easily. Off we go. Wait, Aarhus? I thought it was going to be south, not north. And I even knew where Aarhus is. I know that's in Denmark. Ah! Sod. I am brought before Jarl Furik himself. You have come at my acquaintance Count Barenchin's behest. Speak for him, bear the message. Cool. Excel to the contract. Well, you owe me. And I want you to pay me provisions. So I can get out of here. Well, as I'm here, I may as well visit the holding. So we have got Maya, who is an alright fighter, traveller, jungle stalker. Alright. We have Papride. And we have Toki, the Honourable Empath. Ooh, big ass diplomat. He's loyal as well. We don't have any diplomats. Ooh, he's very good. Toki, qu'est-ce que c'est? 45? Done. Give me a story. Martial, please do. 100 martial lifestyle points. I'll take that. Is there anything else I need to do here? No, I don't think so. So how much is it to get down to here? 800. I can afford that now. I don't think we need the wilderness kit anymore. The biggest danger actually now seems to be from hostiles. So we'll just bring some mercenary guards and that'll do us. Why exactly an entire army is not enough, I don't know. But apparently it's not enough, so we will bring in the mercenary captain. To refill while I'm travelling. Yes. Please do. Can do 2 request actions? Really? Yes, really. Ooh, he says no. Okay. Yakus is not swayed. Right, we just got the diplomat in. Is there anyone who are now terrible at this job? Yes, Ragnhilda is an amazing caravan master. That does not surprise me, actually. You're good. You're average. But would be a better bodyguard than Tolia. Gotta keep it in the army. In the family, rather. Yeah, our little crew is definitely upgrading. Nepotism. Efficiency. Passage of arms. Burn a property. Travelers. Are there any wars going on that could use assistance? Count Eudes. That's actually, no, that's fine. Actually, 1924. It can't be the person who became the King of France. I think that's in a different start year anyway. Let's go to the holding. Church grounds seem interesting. There is a certain peace in the church square, despite there being a lot of commerce, priests and helpers around. A magnificent church poses in the middle, and off to the sides are spot signs with bold healing claims, as well as the annexed garden for quiet contemplation of God. Balder nods appreciatively and looks around the busy square, already eyeballing curious stalls and points of interest. We can go to the healer, we can go to the church, we can take a look at the garden. Let's go to the church. Passing through the gates of the church, I'm struck by the work that must have gone into the exquisite structures and the sacred decor. One of the nuns tending the place notices me and collectedly walks over. Greetings, my child. I am Sister Gerberga. How may I help you? My eyes casually glance over the basket of coin donations a bit further down the aisle. So I can donate, which gets me a lot of piety. I'll take the piety. Gerberga's smile widens as she leans over, placing a hand on my shoulder. Most gracious of you, my child. I understand coin isn't always easy to come by for an adventurer such as yourself. She nods sensuously, her hand falling back to her side as she rests her eyes on me. What's this give? Plus 4 piety a month. Life expectancy plus 10. It lasts for 5 years, but that sounds good. Let's take a look at the tavern. So we have Egilmar, 26 combat. Hello. Brave, trusting, and calm. Amazing. 75 is expensive. 14 combat. And we've got Goschalk, who is young, 2025. Honestly, I'd hire them both. Yeah, I will. Oh, I can only recruit one? Oh, man. I think I would actually have gone for the other guy. Nah, this guy's good. Right, I want to take a look at the stories. Give me some more trade points. We're done here. Back to the camp. So, I have now visited... Oh, they have to be pilgrimages. How do I do a pilgrimage? I'm guessing I need to be a theologian? Question. The next time I level up, more advantage, more trait experience, friendly casualties goes down. I don't really need the extra knights. And I think I keep my experience, and maybe I switch over to sagacity. We're going to try to become a holy warrior. We're getting a lot of piety. Makes me think. Become scholars. Wow, that costs a lot of prestige. Good grief. Well, the Passage of Arms scheme sounds like something we can probably do. The bridge of Magdeburg remains unprotected, a show of force is necessary to keep bandits away. That I can do. Very cheap to get there. I don't... this is low danger. Carry on. It seems the caravan has become a little lost in these foreign lands. Dragonhilda has us trailing around Oldenburg for hours, and though she has swallowed her pride and asked for directions, she does not appear to be an expert Saxon speaker. I don't think any of us are. Let me try. 61%. Success. Performing a play, Count Timmeke looks disappointed as he makes his way through the camp. Wonderful morning we have here, he starts. A perfect chance to show these ruffians the value of a true champion. You see, there's a bridge that goes right into Magdeburg. All manner of miscreants, fools, and idiots hang about there. Someone should take care of that. So we can have loads of muscles. Length. Success chance, length, and balanced. I think we can do balanced. Total is a 37. But we have two people that are very good at being muscle. Ragnhilda can be the thug. Tolair can be the footpad. Make sure that we do this quickly. Whoa, why are we not paused? Lookout, we'll come back to. Muscle can be Egilmar and Freya. And the lookout can be Jorun. No, Eden. Let's give it to Eden. You don't want to become a showmate, then do you? No. Ah, you need to have more than 12 prowess. I see. Can't marry you off to somebody, can I? Oh, I can. How old are you? 18. Who was that really good fighter? It was Henrik. No. It was Egilmar. I think Henrik's probably even better. Your main thing is not combat, though, it's diplomacy. So maybe Toki. And your sister. Betrothal next year. Didn't actually cost me any prestige. Meanwhile, this can get all the way up to 98%. Balder, longing for the wild. Balder has been a real challenge to mentor, that much is certain. He's scarcely able to string a sentence together and still prowls around like a beast. Life indoors seems to cause him a great deal of stress. When he does decide to speak, he speaks almost exclusively of returning to the wilderness. I watch as he stands uncomfortably on two legs and motions to leave, and somehow I know it's this time he is leaving for good. One more chance. Hasn't said he left. Those. Where is he? I think he went. I wonder if you stay out in the wilds like in Sweden or something, then he won't leave. It's because I've been going to so many castles and things that he left. Meanwhile, we're up to 60% positive. Do you get new options for a wife in the normal list as you move around the world? So, the way that Mordred got married is meeting women in the tavern, basically, and then recruiting them through the tavern. And eventually I got someone that was suitable. So I basically just need to keep doing that. But of course that costs, because it means I need to move the camp. I think we could probably execute the scheme now. Success! Panting, I tap my horse on the back. Easy now, it's over. Guarding this bridge has become my task for the past fortnight, armour shining under the moon. The sea of broken lances that have been pushed to one side is a testament to my performance. Schooly, Count Timeke greets me, sending some of his men to pick up the sights. What a sight! So we gain prestige, we gain money, and he is now a patron. Good. Good. And we head home. Hired muscle, that's something we can do. Camp gossip. It's not uncommon to hear rumours swirling around this, or indeed that. Around this, or indeed any camp. Salacious notions and whispers of scandals can pass many long evenings after all. Sometimes they're even true. This week's are about an alleged affair of some kind, though quite who the cheating partners might be is a matter of pseudo-scholarly debate and occasional bouts of raucous cheering. It's not the kind of thing for people to spout purely for entertainment, but then scuttlebutt really is. I really don't care. Leave it alone. Get the prestige. A band of two. Passing through the back alley of Schwalenberg, I see a lonely child and a dog sitting in the corner behind a small wall. Here you go, Vala, she says as she hands a small piece of bread, keeping none for herself. Looking at the two, clearly the dog has been taken much better care of than the owner. The kid must be giving it everything that she can. Yeah, have some food, child. Are there any mercenary contracts? No. There is, however, the hired muscle over here. So this one we can do. Keep on scouting for talent. Though it hasn't really found us much. Okay. Well, you are definitely best as one of the muscle. Gilmore can go there. Freya can go there. Eden can go there. And Henrik can go there. 30 days per phase. That's really slow, actually. Why is this one so difficult comparatively? Oh, but we can hit 100%. So our chance of success is really high. It's just that we're slow. Need more intrigue, clearly. Middle of the winter. Gathering provisions now would be a mistake. Why is the world so peaceful? How do you not need more mercenaries? Crimes of passion rounding a little cluster of tents as I leave the barber's tent. I come across a gaggle of followers having dinner around a small hearth. Curiously, Yakuz and Ragnhild are amongst them, neither of whom particularly enjoy one another's company. Before I have time to ponder such a strange quirk of seating, Ragnhild mutters something inaudible, only for the whisper to send Yakuz into a blind rage. And this is pretty evenly matched. But I'm going to intervene. Some blows are thrown regardless. Okay. And Ragnhilda got wounded. %25% meanwhile. Carry on. Yeah, I'm even using them. That and that. I can't repair things. Oh, I can. Can't reforge artifacts without an antiquarian. No, I would want to repair. That Viking sword has a lot of durability. Let's increase the speed as we're just waiting for this to finish. Yakuz is not swayed. Meanwhile, Ragnhilda has died of her wounds. Oh no. I'm gonna need a new caravan master, isn't it? Oh yeah, loads of people are good at this actually. Maybe Idun? Yeah, let's make Idun caravan master. He's pretty good all-rounder. Keeping it in the family. Pounding hooves. Oh, my head! Moans Bjorg as she rides beside me. We'll slow down for you, because you're already kind of poorly. Meanwhile, we're at 78%. There's a war! Ah. Well, I'm sure a fight I could probably help with. 92. 92. Now we're at 100. As we arrive through Munster, my thoughts wander idly, bored of the monotony of simple transit, when there's a sudden shout of alarm. An attack? I whip my head around. No, it's the damn fool Ragnhilda. She managed to fall from her horse and go tumbling down a small incline straight into the wicked-looking thicket, shrieking and crying as she goes. Moments later, Ragnhilda emerges, swearing profusely and alive, but not unharmed. I am a little stressed, but I don't think I need to do this. This is beneath me. Execute the scheme. Success. You're welcome. Now, is there... Travelling traders a stroll around the market of Warendorf. A loud ruckus comes from just a few stalls down from me. There's a furious man, animated and waving his hands. Serene Doge Filippo will have your head for this, he yells another merchant, who looks, if possible, even angrier. I love to see him try. The stall owner dismisses the merchant with a wave of his hand, angrily turning to his bodyguards. The merchant clearly intends to get a deal one way or another. I would lose a lot of money. I don't particularly want to do that. I don't particularly want to do that. Let's lose some stress. Alright, then it is September. Let's gather provisions now before things actually get cold. $600, okay. And then let's go to the tavern. So we got Goschuk, who's a 25 prowess Blade Master skill tactician. He's actually a level 1 Blade Master. He's very good, and only 20 as well. Then we've got Rodelinda, 35. Nothing particularly special. And then Esbald, who is very good at the old intrigue. He is loyal, though. Finding loyal intrigue? Again, there are two really good people here. I really do need the intrigue. Go on the new old. Let's have that story. Diplomacy. Give me some more wit. We're done here. Egilmar would be an excellent bodyguard. He also likes me a lot more than Yakuz does. I'm pretty happy with my roster currently. Let's just make sure. 9 out of 13 are in the army. Now, there was a war going on here. You are heavily outnumbered, but not impossibly so. I'm in. It's gonna take me a long time to get down there, though. So maybe I should go for Rathel. You've just hired another 2,000. Not that far off. I think what I'm going to do is attach to that army and then see where this fight takes us. Child of my dynasty, Idrund had a daughter. You grow to be strong and wise. How's that other guy gotten of age yet? You're betrothed. No, still 15. I don't actually know if he's the best choice anymore. Just want to see who else is possible. Can't get married. Need to see this from the female perspective. Yeah, Henrik's available, as is Egilmar, and Egilmar is really good. I shouldn't have done it as a betrothal. That was a mistake. Got some good recruitment around here. Alright, you go ahead and attach to... Whose army am I fighting for here? Dijon. So I'm going to guess that Dijon will be in charge. Where are you going? You're going off for that. Okay. Oops. We have over 100, 6% contribution. There's the betrothal. Alright, see if you're any good. Flamboyant trickster, callous, brave, and forgiving. just think that she can do better. The Faraka is also true Norse. But I can bind one of these guys more closely to this dynasty. Especially a Gilmar. And he's only a year older than Freya. I think I prefer that. Ultralineal. Done. Ooh, an adventure has been landed. Duke Vintilla granted the Duchy of Thessalonica. Interesting. Ah, Ragnhild is available. Yeah, she's not very good though. And also, marrying the stooge doesn't seem like the best idea. 12% contribution. We just need to find someone better. I mean, now I have 2,000 resources. I can travel again if I need to. Although I think I want to stay in and around Germany. It's a wealthy region. Because then I can basically go up Scandinavia, Poland, France, and then obviously Germany. We'll see how much I get paid after this French war. Which we should be winning. Kind of like to see us go after their army. Just so they stop re-sieging stuff behind us. With my mind set on a relaxing evening, I'm heading for my sister Idrin's tent with some wine and a chess set. Without knocking, I make an entrance. Idrin is seated, writing furiously. When I clear my throat, she jumps out of her skin. She quickly stuffs rolls of parchment into her pocket and turns to me with an uneasy look upon her face. No, I'm going to respect her privacy. I have no reason to mistrust my sisters. A gesture of appreciation, a mischievous smile is playing on Idrin's lips. I know I've acted strangely of late, and for that I apologise, but I had a good reason. She hands me a neatly wrapped gift, decorated with colourful ribbons. I wanted to surprise you. I had it custom made. There's only one like it. Go ahead, open it. Only one like it. I count 50 of them like it. %28 contribution. Alright, this is going to make some bank. Ins and outs. I require lodging. I'm not going to do it for Dread though. I'm happy to pay 15 ducats. Because I don't really see how we lose this war. Although you have just lost your capital, so that's not great. Learning perk available. Excellent. So, we wanted to go Theologian, because we need to get down to here. Sagacity also gives +10 safety when travelling. So that's good. I wish I knew how to do a pilgrimage, though. Oh, there it is. Okay. Well, now I know. I can go on a pilgrimage to Paderborn! Wait. 125 ducats to go to the place I already am. Yes! At least I'll do it in style. Because there won't be any travel expenses. We're losing. And we're winning again. Can you please go and fight their army? Stop them re-sieging stuff. No. Re-siege the capital. You know what? That's fine. Contribution is going to keep on ticking up, which means my bill is going to keep on ticking up. Although it does look like that their army is sieging stuff way more quickly than ours. Which is why I'd really like to go fight them. Please. Also, we have not sieged their capital. Boiling anger. Eden has gotten angry. Allowed me to recover some stress though, so that's nice. They are a lot quicker at sieging stuff than we are, I think. This war is going nowhere. We got some more reinforcements coming in, that's good. The Bidaic Reformation, Magan Kinkin, a prominent figure amongst the Bidaists, has gathered every Hogan in the land together to discuss their beliefs and establish an official doctrine for the pagan faith. The Bidaic Hogans are encouraging cooperation and tolerance even towards non-believers, and claim that the only way to show proper devotion is by honouring Bido with human sacrifices. The burgeoning movement has decided not to instate a religious head, preferring instead to let each Hogan determine what teachings are appropriate for their own temple. What's this? Ghana. Okay. So Ghana was the first to reform their faith. That's interesting. Compliments. Yakus. You are compassionate, you're brave, and you're zealous. Unshakable faith, you're a zealot. Never known for my faith. White piece. 25 ducats. That's a slap in the face. Bloody piece. You threw that war away. Oh dear. That seems to be getting a bit close to me. So I think what I'm going to do is go to my camp followers and say to my physician, that's you, hello, control plague, please. Thank you. Meanwhile, we could go and support the faction down there. Passage of arms. No. Camp fever. Maybe. Hang on. Pilgrimage. Do I not get something as a theologian for pilgrimages? Pilgrimage cost, minus 50%. Yes, I do. Well, one last time before we leave, let's visit the tavern here. "49-year-old. Oh, right, that's us. He's up for recruitment. 33-year-old Athlandis, who is a Catholic zealot. Hasala. Loyal, August, diplomatic. Very diplomatic. And then Methild. 31 years old. How old am I now? 26. A little bit older than I would like, but her capabilities are fine. Asala the Humble, 58 ducats. Oh, we also have an enchantress by the counter. I think that's Beatrix. Lazy, impatient, and ambitious. 49. See if I can get a free person. That's fine. Ray has just gone to start dancing. I think I'm done here. And, most importantly, I think I found my bride. Let's see, it was Asala, wasn't it? Yes. There we go. So we've now got a great diplomat on our side. Is she going to be good as a second? Yes, she is. She's excellent as a second. Oh, wait, +5 in all stats? Having high diplomacy for a second is apparently really helpful. Good stuff. Alright, where to next? Challenge Chieftain Throlfair for a trial by combat. I think what I want to do is try to get away from this. Maybe head back up to, like, Hamburg. Run away from the plague. The Wandering Knight. As we walk the streets of Wulp, there is a loud ruckus by one of the market stalls with two young men yelling at each other. Before we can make our way there, a man has already stepped in between and talked them down. See, it will be fine, he tells the man at the stall with a smile and hands him a coin. With that simple act of kind generosity, everything turns to normalcy. He turns as we approach, no banner or mark telling me of any liege lord. Perhaps he is a Wandering Knight. 13 prowess, level 3 skill tactician. He's good with a bow. Yeah, come join us. Welcome to the team. Because we are now at 12 out of the 13 fighters. 177% effectiveness. Get in! Alright, seriously, does anyone have any mercenary work? Raid for captives. That is aiding in a war, apparently. Instructor of Knights, Passage of Arms, Hired Muscle. No mercenary work, though. Petty King Wistan in the Kingdom of Ulster. There's a war. That seems a little one-sided, though. Don't think I can do much to help you there. I'm tempted by this raid for captives. Between 3 and 5 of Count Bertrald's courtiers will need to be taken prisoner, depending on the tier, and handed over to Count Reginar. Sure. Also, do I actually have any... let's refill the men-at-arms. He should have another 100 men. Apparently I can't tell you to drop your banners to then raise them again. Alright, so who are we fighting? I follow his heart. Captain Schooley, my leader, I've met the most bewitching woman here in Hamburg. Adelgar stumbles as he tells me. He is rich. Fight yourself. Oh, this war has suddenly expanded. Oh, but I did get the rest of my troops, so I guess they do raise automatically. There are 800 men standing there. So maybe I go try to raid this place. What exactly is fighting here? It's literally me versus them. Okay. So in that case, do I want to try to hit you as soon as I can? I mean, I am a bloody good combat general. So there is that. 400 garrison. Is there anyone of my camp followers who doesn't like me? Yes. You. I really like our crest. It's very good. Unfamiliar food. Lose a bunch of stress, everyone gains new tastes, and I gain a bunch of provisions. That works for me. Child of my dynasty, Freydis. Sounds good. What troops do you have? Pikemen. Pikemen are spearmen, which my Varangians beat? I want to say. Yeah, counter spearmen. Both of mine counter spearmen. Oh man, they're going to get so obliterated. Okay then, so once we've taken this, I should be able to march here without problem. How many knights do you have? 15! Okay. This is going to be interesting. Ruin rambling, yes, I want to go exploring. Get another trinket. Another of the learning things. Says I will win decisively. Let's see if that's true. Minus 17. Their advantage plus 38. Stoic. Holy warrior. And they have standard fight. So if I didn't have a plus 26 from my commander, this would be a very different thing. But yeah, that spearmen are being ruined by my Pascals. Good stuff. You need 500 to take. You need 300. Just stand there for a minute. I want to see where these guys go. long way away. Let's go start sieging their capital then. Aches and pains. Definitely pay for the yen. It's a nice buff to have. I think what we want to do is go kill these armies before they assemble. Hey! Wife's pregnant. Get there before you leave. Boom. There should be a fairly short affair, as always. Let me move here to intercept them. Learning park available. And there we go, war's over. And I gain 45 ducats and 50 prestige. No, piety. Well done, team. Right, let's disband you lot. So how did these battles go? Champions killed 223. Yeah, my champions are bloody effective. And actually killed 3 of theirs as well. Very nice, very nice. Pikemen are just hard countered. Meanwhile, lifestyle perk. I want to go on a pilgrimage, please. As I was saying. That's more than 50% off. That's gone from 135 to 35. Also, hunts are rather cheap. I should probably do more of these activities. Let's do the pilgrimage. Some event options will allow especially pious actions. Taking these earns extra piety on completion. The purpose of the pilgrimage is to pay respects to the divine, to truly connect with the very substance of your spirit. So I can do a pious one or a worldly one. We're doing pious. And we're going to go to Paderborn being right there. Ah, there is an additional cost for the different locations. Reflection, altruism, or zealotry. I think reflection's fine. Can't do any of those. I can do these. That is significantly more expensive. $115 ducats to do this. The route seems totally fine. We can scout for talent on the way. We still have enough money to actually, I think, hire people. Okay. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and refill the men-at-arms. Back up to 612. Oh, this pilgrimage is so far away! Oh no! Travails of a cook. I don't think we're being unreasonable, snarks the cook, who presumably drew the short straw and come in to speak with me, waving an arm dismissively at the surrounding terrain all the while. There's plenty of farms here, even if they're not great ones. It cannot be that hard for us to pause briefly and stock up on some of the little luxuries that make our food bearable. I sigh, weary of the conversation already. I wonder which of us will break first. Yes, our provisions are perhaps a bit below where I'd like them to be. There's little cause for such alarm. I lose stress because I like looking for food because I'm a glutton. I found the small amount. Pilgrimage, Paderborn. Deep in the forest of Paderborn, once lay Irminsul, the great pillar erected to honour Odin. The monument was destroyed by Charlemagne during the Saxon Wars, but our people continue to flock to the site where it once stood in his memory. Now I can say that I too have made the pilgrimage to the sacred place. Piousness achieved. 5. I become a pilgrim. Freya, Euron, Ragnhilde, Rakolfe, Henrik, Hermon, Brynjolf, Idun, Igelmar, and Sala all came with me. The echo of my footsteps is the only sound in the temple. I am alone. The last thing I remember from the outside world is the face of the beggars near the gates, and then the blue sky, so distant now. I walk towards the altar knowing that it's only me, and yet I feel an unyielding scrutiny. The severe eyes of Odin are always open. So I can make an offering. I lose my holy stick, but it does become more pious. I'm quite happy to lose the holy stick. It is, after all, holy. Yes. And in fact, do I have any other prisoners? I have loads of prisoners. I have the Count himself. Already considering responses. Material blessings. A pilgrim puts down a votive doll before the altar, bowing her head. I see Dido blessing her and muttering something in her ear. Holy, I managed to hear. The Hofgodai makes a gesture. Do you bring something to bless, dear captain? My decorated Luke Carroll figurine gains durability. Gain stress because I'm humble. Apparently having things blessed isn't a very humble thing to do. Alright, so the Count was released. And these ransoms are basically paying for this. Alright, are you guys any good at fighting? You are terrible at it. You're not half bad. So you I'm just going to release. Matthias, however. Eager reveler, pilgrim traveller, zealous, diligent, and gluttonous. You want to join us? You're a zealot, that's why. Should have converted. Appreciation. None. Turle, my champion, peers over the sprawling holy site of Paderborn as we make our way through the crowd. Paderborn is truly a sight to behold, a place where cultures meet and faiths come together to worship. Are we not blessed to get the experience of such familiarity and companionship? He looks at me expectantly. I know. Let's enjoy this. Defeat spirituality can achieve, so I can't do that one. That's the only one I can do. Well, we've made it to tier 1, so it's been a decent pilgrimage. Not long until it ends, though, so it's only going to be a decent one, I suspect. Conclusion. As our time at the sacred site draws to an end, I feel reassured that while I may not have been the most pious pilgrim out there, I've proven my dedication to your father in more ways than one. This being my first pilgrimage, and while no pilgrimage is exactly alike, I feel confident that I am more familiar with what to expect from this type of spiritual journey in the future. Paderborn, it's been an honor. Has been completed successfully. Yeah, my wife is Catholic. Can I convert her? I like the fact that she went on a pilgrimage to an also true territory. No, I cannot. The pilgrims to Paderborn. As we sit by the campfire after a long day, a group of travellers approaches us in the dark. They look like a gaggle of lost pilgrims led by a haggard-looking man. Despite my first impression, I notice they're all carrying valuables. No, you can join now. That's it. Against this. And off we go, heading back home. Fox, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Hey, Tinchuna, coming in with a Prime resub. Thank you very much for that. 33 months. Sorry, I missed that one earlier. The pilgrimage, the return. My journey has been a long one, but I have finally come home again. While much remains the same, something has changed in how the Godar and Hofgodai treat me. I have undergone the journey of a holy man, and they insist it's not changed something about me, and they insist it has changed something about me, whether I can see it or not. So I gain trait experience as a traveller and also a hostilier. Oh wow, I am gaining wit at a tremendous pace. Traveller, we're well on the way to becoming a wanderer. And we gained a little bit of pilgrim as well. It does make me chuckle. She's a pilgrim. To Paderborn. Alright, so the next pilgrimage, I'm going to guess there's a cooldown. At the moment. No, I'm not. So I could start that one, but I want to make sure that I have a bit more money before I do that. What I might do before then is maybe go hunting. I can gather provisions and I can go fishing. Let's get the it's the middle of winter. No, let's not do that. Let's go fishing instead. Who's this with? Let's go sailing. I lose a ton of stress. And possibly gain some provisions. I do gain some provisions. Excellent. And there are a couple of acceptable contracts. I can also make a few requests too if I need to. Which I may want to do for the money. Although it does cost me a lot of opinion with them to do this. It would actually give me quite a lot. Request money from you. You know what? I'll request money from you. Oh, you wouldn't accept now. Oh, of course, that costs prestige. So little prestige. Anyway. Ascension. I will get the second pilgrimage soon, TM. And then I just need to make it back to a what's a true holy site. I need to get another 500 piety, which seems entirely doable. I'm still only 28. Oh no! I'm the same age as my father when he died. Oh no! You're still pregnant, right? Yes. But anyway, I am going to end this stream here. This seems like a natural cutting off point. We'll see if we can get a few more contracts done next time we play. And see if we can get this last pilgrimage done to try and reform Austria. I think that would be a pretty big deal if we manage. Tomorrow I am due to stream EU4 Ambernar. Do we want to do Ambernar or do we want to continue with this? I'm not sure. To be determined. I may put up a poll on the Discord, which is a good excuse for you to head over to my Discord. As Macho has posted in chat, thank you for that, Macho. Or if you're on the UpTubs, you can find that in the description below. But in the meantime, thanks everyone for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, be sure to hit that follow button to get notifications when I'm live again in the future. If you've really enjoyed this and you would like to support the channel, then please do consider subscribing. Helps the channel out, lets me do more of this kind of content. Or if you're on the YouTubes, consider subscribing if you like this. If you really like it, then consider becoming a channel member. Yes, that's the terminology. I think that's all I got. Discord. I already mentioned that. Then yeah, thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time. Until then, bye-bye.